Hello, Ultireaper here. Welcome back to my Pokemon FireRed Randomizer Nuzlocke Part 5, I think? Anyway. Went to take a break between this and the last session for like a few minutes because of reasons, and ended up at reselling for 50 minutes, so that was fun. Anyway, what was I doing? Right. I'm gonna get to Viridian City, and I'm gonna grind up a couple levels on Manbat there, and then I'm gonna go catch another Pokemon. Two more Pokemon even, and also I just realized I forgot to grab that one item, so I can actually get that. So I still haven't gotten any word on those MLP videos I was doing. Honestly, I was gonna put off doing Let's Plays until I was caught up with that show, but after like a month of no one saying anything, I just decided I didn't want the channel to sit around, so I would just do this. So that's fun. Honestly, if I finish this LP and no one has said anything on the topic of whether or not they want me to continue, I'm just gonna go ahead and continue. Like, my channel, do what I want. Hopefully everything goes well on that front. 'Cause, you know, copyright and all that. 12, I'll get 12 of those. I should have bought antidotes first, buy 5 of those. Can I afford any? Nope. Okay. Well, let's go get that item before we do anything. I just realized I'm holding down the equivalent of the B button because I thought that I should have running shoes. Anyway. Mental Herb. What does a Mental Herb do? An item to be held by Pokemon. It snaps the holder out of infatuation. It can be used once. So, that's worthless, because it's a held item. If I could use it without it being a held item, then I can see that being kind of useful, but if not, then that's actually worthless, and I will never use it. I suppose if someone gets infatuated, I'll look into it, otherwise, yeah, worthless. Either way, I got some grinding to do on Manbat, so let's see how... It's an electric type, so... oh. I guess we'll see how this works. How well this works, that is. Not great. Okay, well, bye, Manbat. Surprised that he lived, honestly. Critical hit. That's good. I need to go heal him now because he just took half his fucking health in one hit, but you know. So, Hyper Beam. Right, that's a weird move because up until Gen 4 that was a physical move because normal is physical. But then starting with Gen 4 it was special, and so because of the special physical split, they added a physical version of it to replace so that people who we're using it as a physical move, could still have a physical version. And that would be Giga Impact, which is the exact same move, but physical. Maybe Slam? Did that do the exact same amount of damage? If so, that's kind of ridiculous. Oh, Tail Glow and Hyper Beam. This Flappy would have been super useful. Oh god, I'm gonna die now. I'm gonna die if the next one misses, so I'm using fucking Arrow Blast instead. And level up. Max HP +2, attack +1, defense +1, special attack +1, special defense +2, speed +2. Almost another level up too. I'm just gonna get to level 5 and then I'm gonna go and get my second catch. Hopefully it's something good. I didn't bother checking what was over there before. So... yeah. Probably should have cut this part out, but whatever. Right. Well, that's great. That's just a straight up better Golbat. Oh right, they still show this, because I don't think they show this anymore for some stupid reason. If you're not Pokemon out and you level up, it doesn't show this screen, which is really dumb. Anyway, max HP +3, attack +2, defense +2, special attack +1, special defense +1, speed +2. I wish they'd still show it, it's really useful. HP +2, attack +1, defense +2, special attack +2, special defense +3, speed +1. Worth noting that Dusclops are, I believe, tanks. I believe nowadays they're usually given an Eviolite and just used as tanks. I don't know how like useful they are, but it's a thing. I hear Duskull is pretty good in the Little Cup or whatever. I don't know, I don't really look into Smogon tiers very much. Either way... Oh, one second, I just realized I completely forgot to write down, Man-Bat. One second. Okay, back. Also, did Man-Bat pick anything up? Nope. So, let's see what we got here. Hopefully it's not legendary, because once again, I don't believe I've adjusted the catch rates. So, legendaries are bullshit hard to catch, so until I get like 50 Ultra Balls on me, I can't catch it. Magby, I don't know how... I specifically remember in, oh, what is it? Diamond and Pearl, or Platinum, one of those. I think it was Diamond. When you like put in one of the Game Boy games, it gives you access to a bunch of other Pokemon, and one of them was a Magby, and I specifically remember it being bullshit hard to catch. I think it ate like 40 Ultra Balls. Jesus. That was like my weakest move. Mega Drain hopefully won't kill, because I want to weaken it. Oh, okay, yeah, no, that's... Liquid Ooze. Okay. Well, that's useful, I guess. It'll lose it when it evolves into Magmar. I got that crit and I thought it was gonna kill it. So, yeah. I got 15 Pokeballs, so hopefully it gets in there. Here we go. Here we fucking go. Okay, it's critting a lot, so I'm gonna go ahead and switch. Okay, I think it has like a super bullshit catch rate. So this... Really? Okay, so it only knows Water Spout too. 1 second, I'm gonna check something. Okay, I'm back. It has a 45 catch rate, which means that it's easier than that Absol, but I think it's like around as hard to catch as a starter. It's honestly probably just gonna kill itself. I think it has like 1 hit left. Okay, good. We actually got it. I doubt it'll be useful because it has 1 move right now, but we'll see. Name. I don't know, I will say this though, I like Magby's design a lot better than Magmar, or really even Magmortar. Mag. Kinda just want to call it Boober, because that's apparently what Magmar's Japanese name is. Like, Gen 1 Pokemon have the dumbest names. I said Gen 1 Pokemon, I meant Gen 1 Japanese Pokemon. Just for reference, by the way, Pikachu, its name literally is like Spark Squeak, cause like, Pika isn't just Spark, it's like the sound that sparks make. Whatever. Anyway. But Chew is just like Squeak, so, yeah. Its name is just like Spark Squeak. So I remember when everybody was complaining when Talonflame happened, Pikachu's name is just as bad, but it's in Japanese. So nobody complains. If they were female, I would call them Birdo because of the mouth. No. You know what? I think I got something dumb enough to work. Larry. I'm gonna regret that, but they're probably not gonna live long enough for it to matter. 1 second, I'm gonna add that to the thing. Okay, let's take a look at Larry. Relax nature, let me check what that is. Okay. It's increased defense, lowered speed. Yeah, it was definitely at its last hits. So, 16 HP, 9 attack, 7 defense, 9 special attack, 8 special defense, 9 speed. Liquid Ooze, draining causes injury, so if anybody uses a draining move, such as like Mega Drain or Leech, Seed, or Life, it'll take damage instead of healing. Water Spout, 5 PP, Power 150, Accuracy 100, that by the way, that power is bullshit. The higher the user's HP, the more powerful the attack becomes. So when I was a kid, I thought that meant that it would be 150, but it would be stronger when it was at a higher HP. What I had assumed when I was a kid was that if it was at full HP, it was at like double power. And then that like double power thing would go down as you got less and less HP. No, it's actually basically for every percent for every like 10% of your HP you lose, this attack loses 15 base power, which is dumb. I don't really even get what that has to do with like the attack itself. Like it doesn't really matter. I don't know. It's just dumb. Either way, that's what I'm getting for this area. But I don't think I ever brought this up. Over up here, there's a battle with your rival, Blue. He has like level 10 Pokemon though, so I'm not gonna challenge him until right before Brock. I believe if you beat Brock, the first gym leader, then you can't challenge him anymore. So I'm currently just trying to get through Viridian Forest first. Get a bigger team, get them all up to level like 11. Right now I need to get Larry leveled up to level 5. And then I will move on. I think I'll go train over here. And I just realized those Magpies will slaughter him, so whatever. I'm gonna go train down here. How much experience does it need to level up anyway? 37, so this should be quick. Yeah, I didn't want to risk the Hyper Beam. I guess I'll just cut out of this part and I'll come back when something happens. If something happens, I guess. Okay, we're back. So Larry's up to level 5 now, so 20 HP, 12 attack, 9 defense, 13 special attack, 11 special defense, and 11 speed. So yeah. Guess we're gonna get one more. I'm gonna heal up, because use PP. Gonna heal up, and then gonna go get that last catch after the catching tutorial, and then I'm gonna see what our time's at, because we might do Viridian Forest in another video. We'll see. Either way, time for the drunk guy. Don't need to read your text, because we've already read it. So it's... oh, cool. Jolteon. Actually, my first Nuzlocke I ever had a Jolteon. It had an Eevee named, Jack. It was Pokemon Y. I had gotten a, what is it called? It's the Tyrant. I had gotten a Tyrant. I named it Ripper, and then I caught an Eevee and couldn't figure out what to name it, so I went ahead and decided, oh hey, they'll just name it Jack, and they can be like Jack and Ripper, and they'll be like double team partners. That'll be cool. And then ended up challenging the second gym leader, forgot that their Aurorus, or whatever the first form is, forgot that its ability makes normal type moves into ice type moves, and it used takedown. Okay, I'm getting ahead of myself. I sent in Jack first to get experience, and then I went to switch out to Ripper, the Tyrant, not knowing it was a Dragon type because I'd never used one. I assumed it was a pure Rock type. Switched them in. Completely forgot about the Ice type thing anyway. So I didn't think about Stab either, and they switched in, thinking, oh, it'll tank the hit, and then think this not very effective hit, and then kill it in one shot with Bite. Nope. It got one shot. That's the first death of my first Nuzlocke ever. And then, long story, a little after, I gave Jack a Thunderstone, and, well, Jack the Ripper was born. It's a female Skarmory. Well, I know what I'm doing. So during my, anniversary series of, randomized Nuzlockes I did on my own time, last year, in my Heart Gold one, I got a female Skarmory, and I named them Mordred. Mordred's coming back if I catch this. Hopefully I can catch this. I think Skarmory have an absurd catch rate as well. I can probably get away with a slam, but I don't want to. How much damage does it do in comparison? Because I need to account for critical hits here. 80, 50. So it's not even double. It's almost double. So it shouldn't kill with a crit. Yeah, I'm really liking. Actually, on the topic of Blaze Kick, Mordred, but actually, Sandstorm is actually pretty good because they don't take damage to Sandstorm. I might actually keep that. Mordred on that Nuzlocke for the anniversary thing. They had Flamethrower, so actually, this is basically this is really cool for me because it's basically the second coming of one of the Pokemon that got me through that Nuzlocke, which is probably my longest one because if you're doing a whole game for Heart Gold and Soul Silver, it's actually a really long game. Because after you beat the Elite Four, you have to go through Kanto and all that, keep going until you beat Red, top of Mount Silver. It's a really long playthrough. See, I'm just trying to get them as low with HP as possible. Also, I just remember that this is before weather conditions stop being unlimited. So this is actually gonna be going the entire battle. Or not. I guess that's just Sandstream and stuff. Either way, I'm getting a little hesitant about continuing to hit them because it's starting to get into the territory where a crit's gonna kill. I'm thinking one more. think I can get off one more. I'm gonna throw a ball and see what happens. Yeah, I was afraid of that. Please don't kill, please don't kill. Okay. I'm gonna switch into Anna, and then I'm gonna wait this out. Throwing balls. I really hope it gets in the ball. I'm gonna go ahead and check Skarmory's catch rate is. 1 second. Okay, so I just checked. This is harder to catch than that Absol. This is like... There's a catch rate of 25, that Magby had a catch rate of 45. It had a catch rate of 45. Like, this is absurd. Like, there is absolutely no way it's going to get caught. It's like... I really want this Skarmory. I really, really want this Skarmory. I'm really hoping I can catch this Skarmory. Like, no joke, Skarmory is like my favorite Gen 2 Pokemon. Pretty sure if I had a Master Ball, I'd be throwing it right now. $25, like, I think Genesect is like notorious for having like catch rate of 3 and being one of the only Pokemon that can escape from a Master Ball. And that's like, this is like less than 10 times as hard to catch. It's around 8 times as hard to catch. Yes! Alright, well, that's a thing. This is a thing that's happening. So, yeah, no, just... Well, this is just... Yeah, no, Mordred. Mordred is back. Oh, and for those of you who are like, Mordred was male, what are you going on about? It's the, one from Fate Apocrypha. It's probably by the time this episode goes out, an anime, but, before that it was a manga, and before that it was a light novel. I really do need to get back to reading that light novel. I've read a couple pages of the manga from what I've read, from the parts that I've read in the light novel. It's real good. To be fair, I'm a bit biased on a couple things there. Anyway. Well, but for the record, the main reason I didn't just read through the entirety of the light novel is because, well, first of all, 5 chapters. Each chapter is like a several hour read, I guess, by the way I read. And second of all, because it's never gotten an official English translation, I don't remember where the fan translation project is at. I think, Chapter 2 is finished. Chapter 1 and 2 are finished. Someone else did Chapter 4, and I think that the person who translated Chapters 1 and 2, I think they just finished Chapter 3. I believe it came out back in like 2012, so like they've been working on it for this fan translation for years, and like until Chapter 4 gets translated, which at the rate that they do it is like 2 years, I can't read the entirety of the light novel. The manga hasn't even covered the first chapter of the light novel yet, and the anime comes out in like 12 days. I really, really wanted to read the light novel before I watched the anime. I think I'm just gonna end up reading what exists of the light novel and then watching the anime. I doubt they're gonna change much, but I just want to know what they are gonna change. Anyway, Star Marine, Steel Flying, Timid Nature, which, if memory serves, is increased speed at the cost of attack. I'll check that. Okay, I checked. That was correct. 14 HP, 7 attack, 11 defense, 7 special attack, 8 special defense, speed 8. Volt Absorb turns electricity into HP. So since it's a flying type, I would assume that would mean people would want to target it for electric moves. So Volt Absorb is actually pretty useful. Sandstorm and Blaze Kick. Blaze Kick, despite being a kick move, is special in this generation, so that's the thing. Fiery Kick with a high critical hit ratio, it may also burn the foe, 10 PP, 85 power, 90 accuracy. Sandstorm, 10 PP. 5 turn Sandstorm that damages all types except rock, ground, steel. I think that I'm gonna keep both these moves, honestly. I might replace this if I get like Flamethrower or something. But the high lit ratio, yeah, that's pretty good. If I can get like a Razor Claw or something, then that could be really useful. Either way, Mordred's back, so I'm happy about that. So I'm gonna go, how many Pokeballs do I have left after that whole ordeal? 3. 3 for whatever's in Viridian Forest. Let me check how much time I have left. So apparently I've been recording for a while, so I'm gonna go ahead and cut off the episode in a minute, grind Mordred up to level 5, and I'm gonna go into Viridian Forest in the next episode, catch my new Pokemon, and maybe go through a little bit of the forest before I call it an episode, and call it a session, because I don't have a whole lot of time to record this session. And I blew like an hour of it, because friends are a thing. Either way, guess I'll see you when I get back from this. So it occurs to me that I don't think I did a proper send-off to the episode. So let me just show off Mordred's new stats, and then I guess I'll actually end the episode. So 21 attack, HP rather, 12 attack, 20 defense, 10 special attack, 13 special defense, 14 speed. So yeah, thanks for watching. Then I guess I'll see you in the next episode. So yeah.